Hello, you all. I'm here with some fabulous news. And I made a video before, and I was crying, and I said I have to make that video over because I don't want to be up here crying. But I just want to tell you my good news. Well, I'm going to start. During the winter, I had gotten some bad news, and the doctor said that he felt that I had kidney disease. Now, mind you, I have heart disease. I have a lot of things going on. And when he said that, I said to myself, I can't hear no more bad news, because it's like almost every year I'm hit with some terrible news. So he said, I'm going to send you to a specialist, and they're going to test you and see whether you have kidney disease, but we're kind of sure that you do. So I went to this specialist, and I went in the office, and I did not like that office. It was my first time going. It was so dark, dim, and it was a lot of people there sick. And the time I went, it was snowing. It was so many people there sitting around, and it just was a depressing scene. And while I was sitting there, I said, Lord, I can't hear no more bad news. So by the time the doctor got to me, he got to me late too, because my appointment was like around 3. He didn't get to me till like at 6 o'clock. So I was there a long time. And he gave me this big jug like this, and he said, this is a 24-hour urine test. I want you to start at, I forgot what time he told me to start, and he said you have to do it for 24 hours, and the next day you bring it back. So I did it and filled up that lousy jug, and I went back to the office and dropped it off, and I still was saying to myself, Lord, please, I can't deal with no bad news. So they gave me an appointment to come back in, and I went in, and the doctor said, I am glad to report that you do not have kidney disease. And I was so happy. I said, that's nothing but God. And he said, like that. He didn't say with his mouth. He just said that I hate to have to give people bad news all the time, and he said it's refreshing to give someone some good news. So it didn't end there. I was happy. I went home, and I called my mother and everything, and everybody was so happy. Then I go back to my doctor. No. Let me go back a little bit. Let me go back. Out of the blue, I get this phone call, and it's this company, and they have like medical supplies, and they said that we're sending you a box, and it has needles and medication, and you have to take it twice a day. And it said needles and injections twice a day, medication. They said, yeah, your primary care doctor said that we should start sending this, and you need to start it as soon as possible. You will be on it for 5 months. Oh my God. I said, why do they keep trying to give me this kidney disease? So I called the doctor's office and asked them about this box that was supposed to be coming. And they said, yeah, we feel that you have the kidney disease, so we arranged for the medication to come and everything. So a couple of days later, this big box came, and something told me not to open it, and I didn't open it. And I called my mother, and I said, they keep trying to give me kidney disease. And mind you, the heart disease that I have, a lot of times we do go into kidney failure and that type of thing. So anyway, my mother said, well, do you feel that you have kidney disease? I said, no, and I'm not opening that box. I said, but what if they're right? She said, oh, you cannot be thinking like that. She said, you have to have faith. She said, if you feel deep in your heart that you don't have kidney disease, then she said, don't take that medicine. She said, go back to the doctor and see what he says. So I had the medicine for a good while, and then I went back to the doctor. I finally went to the doctor about maybe a week and a half ago, and he said, I told him, I said, the specialist said I don't have kidney disease. I had the 24-hour urine test and everything. And he said, well, I feel that is wrong, and I want you to take another 24-hour urine test. So I was so angry, and I know my doctor, I've been knowing him for a long time, so I know he had my best interests at heart. But so anyway, they gave me this big old jug again, like this, and I had to do the 24-hour test again. So I had to bring it back, and then when I went like a week and a half ago, I went and got my results. And he said, I'm glad to report you don't have kidney disease. He said everything was normal. He said, I don't know why those levels showed up. He said it wasn't good that showed up. And he said everything is clear now, and he said, I don't know how. So he said, if you want to, you can send that medication back. He said, did you open it? I said, no, I didn't. He said, well, you can send it back. He said, or you can hold on to it. He said, because it's very, very expensive medication. So I came home, and I was telling my mother, and we was just praising God, and she said, I told you. She said, when you get bad news like that, she said, I'm not telling you not to ever take medication, because God can work through medication too. But she said, if you felt that the first doctor was right, she said, well, you should always get a second opinion, and that's what I did. And I'm just here to say that I don't have kidney disease because I'm such a special person, because I'm not. God is the King. There's nobody better than Him. And I just think it's awesome what He did. If you get a bad report from your doctor, you follow all the things that he wants you to do, all the testing and everything. If it comes back that you do have a kidney disease, heart disease, or any kind of disorder, just still give it to God and let God work it out. Like I said before, I still have a lot of other problems going on. But I can't stop living, because, when you give up, then you might as well say you will pass away if you give up. And if you're struck down by illness, you may feel that there is nothing you can do and you cannot enjoy your life. I'm here to tell you that try to enjoy your life as much as you can. Any little thing that brings you joy, you do that. I see so many people out. When I go out, and me and my daughter go places, and mind you, I am considered disabled. But I see other people out there disabled, and they're having a good time, people in wheelchairs, and I feel so proud and so happy for them, because they're not giving up on life. Maybe you're a person that can't even leave home, but find some kind of enjoyment. If you like having movies at home and special dinners and that type of thing, just enjoy that. Whatever brings you joy, you enjoy it, because life is short. So I got the good news. I'm going to show you that box the devil sent to me. This big box here, cover up my information. You see I didn't open it. And after that, you know what the devil did again? I say a week later, I got this packet. I got to cover up my information here. Now what this is a pamphlet from this company here with this big box telling me your specialty medication handbook. I didn't even read this either. I opened it, but I didn't read it because this is like a slap in the face. You know, if I needed it, I would take this medication, but I don't need it, so I am not taking it. So don't give up hope. If you have, maybe you have kidney disease, don't give up hope. God is going to work things out. Like I said, I'm not a perfect person. He did not do this for me because I'm perfect, special, or anything like that. And also I have another testimony that you guys don't know about. My friend here on YouTube, she knows because I told her. I almost lost my sister. I guess it's almost a month ago. She had a heart attack, and we really thought that we was going to lose her. And as you can see, she went with me to the movies. One of my videos I put up, I think last week. It was about 2 weeks ago. And we went to the movies and was enjoying ourselves, even though the movie was horrible. And then she got some good news. She went to her doctor and he said that her heart is completely back to normal after having a heart attack. So God is able. Don't look at me as a person that's trying to act like they're so holy and got it together, because I don't. I don't have it together. This sister here is just a person that comes from a religious family, and they know how to pray. And that's one thing I know is about praying. And we've seen a lot of miracles. I'm not the only one that's going to see a miracle. Maybe someone that's listening right now may be getting ready to experience their own miracle. If this video don't touch nobody but one person, if this touch your heart, that means it's you. And you're going to experience your own miracles from me. And I just want you all to continue to pray for me. And if you think of me, Sasha Monique Talks, just whisper a prayer. And I love you all, and I will talk to you again soon.